Okay, it's the second part of Rental Property Investing 101. Here you'll figure out what kind of property you want to buy on a more in-depth level. Do you want one bedroom? Do you want five bedrooms? Do you want a garage? You need to consider all of this stuff. One of the most important things to consider is the school system. If you have a bunch of little kids running around as a tenant, you probably want them to be in a good school system. So let's go over to the first slide. Deciding on property. Suburban and good schools, urban and bad schools, or the middle of nowhere. We kind of covered a little bit of this in part one, but we'll do a little deeper dive into why it's important to choose a school system. We covered this in other videos as well, but it's important to mention here as part of this series. So here's the deal, people. When you have a good school system and you own a house in it, it typically doesn't change for years. The school system is going to go up and down a little bit every year in how popular or how good it is. But if it's already bad, you're going to eliminate a large portion of the tenants that want to live there. The other thing that happens, if you have a house with good schools, you'll get a family in there that wants to stay there for years. So you don't have the expense of turning the property. How much does it cost to turn a property? I don't know. Do you have to replace flooring? Do you have to replace walls? Do you have to fix other things? Do you have to replace countertops? It can cost thousands of dollars to turn a property and get it to where it's good again. So in urban areas or places with bad schools, you'll end up getting tenants that are transient, I guess would be a good word. They don't want to be there a long time. They're there for a year, maybe two, and then they move. And then, you know what? They didn't take care of the property because they didn't care about it. They didn't really want to live there. They just live there out of necessity. I'm not saying everybody in an urban area or bad schools is living there out of necessity. It's just that you're more likely to get a tenant that's not going to take care of the property as well as somebody in a good school system with a family. If you're in the middle of nowhere, we talked about investing there in the last video as well. Well, the schools are probably okay and probably don't matter because really there's only one school system in that whole area and people are living there not really out of choice, but because that's, I don't know, where they're working or where they've just lived their whole life and don't want to leave. So it's not as much of a concern in the middle of nowhere. But in an urban area, if you have bad schools, you're going to end up turning your property more often. Do you want this as a landlord? It does give you the option to raise rent on a more regular basis, even though you can do that every year with the same tenant anyway. And then in a suburban area with good schools, you might have a family that stays there for 10 or 12 years, and maybe you bump the rent a little each year, maybe you bump it a lot. I don't know. Depends on the pricing. That's kind of up to you. And this isn't financial advice. It can't be. This is a YouTube channel. Don't do anything I say. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm talking about suburban good schools, and suburban is a kind of car, as far as I know. So yeah, okay, next slide. So the other thing you want to consider is bedrooms. Do you want one bedroom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bedrooms? Who knows? Well, we're talking ROI here, return on investment. If you go with one bedroom, your rent, and we'll demonstrate this momentarily, is not as good as a 2 or 3 or 4 bedroom house. You have to consider cost. Usually a 2 or 3 or 4 bedroom house is going to cost more than a 1 bedroom house. But for you on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, it only costs maybe $50 or $100 more per month. And on a rental, you can charge hundreds of dollars more per month for each bedroom. Bathrooms. So my minimum, and again, don't listen to what I say. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I've only been doing this for going on 15 years now. I don't know, 15 years, not that long, I guess. I don't know how old you are, but, 15 years. So anyway, as far as bathrooms go, my minimum is 1.5 baths with a bathtub. The reason for this is, again, the tenant pool. If you only have one bathroom in a 4-bedroom house, everybody's going to be fighting over it, and nobody wants to rent that home, at least not for a long period of time. So guess what? Get 1.5, get 2 baths, get 3 bathrooms, get 2.5. I don't care. Anything's better than 1 bathroom, and make sure you have a bathtub. I'll cover it again. I've said it before. Go watch the other videos. But you have to have a bathtub so that if you have a family with young children, they can be bathed. Or if you have a family that's caring for somebody elderly, they have to be bathed. You can't just have a shower sitting in your house and expect people to want to live there for more than a year. People want a bathtub for whatever other reasons, like maybe they work hard all day and they need to come home and take a soak. I don't know. And a garage. So here, now again, up to you. But a garage is a necessity on my properties because I realize I can charge an extra $100 to $150 per month if there's at least a 1-car garage. Obviously aim for 2-car garage, but sometimes you don't have a choice when you're buying a property. There's only a wide enough door for 1 car to get in there. So yeah, you get a 1-car garage. But that's still worth an extra $100 to $150 per month. If you go try to rent any apartment in the country, there's going to be an upcharge if you want a garage of your own, of course. You might have a parking garage or whatever that comes with the property or comes with the rental. But if you have a separate garage that you're paying for in a townhouse or something, it's going to be $100, $150, $200. Heck, I've seen $300 per month. That's $3,600 per year to put a hat over your car at night. Okay, like I promised, we're going to go look at some properties here, and I'll demonstrate some of this stuff. Oh, right, where are they at? Here we go. Okay. All right, we're zooming in here. We zoomed in a little bit. Let me change this. Okay, we switched our normal rentals just so we can see everything. 1 bed, 0 bath. Doesn't matter if we have a bathroom or not. You can see there's a range of properties I just kind of randomly picked over by Indianapolis where we looked at in part 1. And here's what we have. So we see we have 1.1K, $1,100. It's a 2-bed, 1 bath, 1,000 square feet. What's this one for $1,500? $400 more per month gets you what? Ooh, a 3-bed, 1.5 bath. So, okay, here's the math, people. This house down here for 1.1K probably costs $100,000. This one here for 1.5K probably costs $120,000. Your difference on your mortgage is going to be, I don't know, maybe $100 a month, if that. So you're getting, do the math. Let's see here. We got 1.1K minus 1.5K is negative 400. You're losing $400 a month if you buy a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. That's what happens. What's this over here? Let's check it out. Let's move this down here, right here. Okay. 1.7K, 3-bed, 2 baths. Look at that. 1.5K, 1.7K. This one happens to have a dirt driveway. This one happens to have a nicer driveway and be a nicer house. So they could have 2-bed, 2-bath, maybe for $1,200 or $1,300. But look, they're getting $600 more per month out of this house. That is crazy. We have a 4-bed, so you see now, okay, 4 beds, 2.1K, $2,100. 3 beds is 1.7K, so there's a $400 difference if you add on a 4th bedroom here, compared to a $600 difference for a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom. So you see there's some diminishing returns. We've talked about that in other videos as well. And I'm not saying don't do this, but if this house is $140,000 versus $120,000 for a 3-bed, 2-bath, again, it's only cost you an extra like $100 a month or something on your mortgage. It's not bad. And you can get $400 more a month for the house. And that one you can see, I don't know if you're on a cell phone, you might not be able to see, but it has a 2-car garage, which is great. This one does as well, and this one, I don't know if it has a garage or not. I'm not clicking into it because I don't want to edit it out. And then this one here probably has a garage, but who knows, whatever. It's $1,100 compared to $2,100. You're getting $1,000 more. It's probably $200 more per month on the mortgage to get this 4-bedroom house. You can see the returns are there. So yeah, 5-bedroom is kind of hard to find in a rental, and you're not really going to have that many tenants or a tenant pool that's specifically looking for a 5-bedroom house. But if people can afford 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms, if they can afford that and they only need 3 bedrooms, they're going to go with it. They can, why not? They can afford $2,100. They'll get the extra bedroom and go with it. If they only need 3 bedrooms, they have 2 choices here, 1.5K, 1.7K. This tenant pool, the reason this one is so much less, again, is because less people are looking for 2-bed, 1-bath houses that are 1,000 square feet. There's not enough bedrooms for a family. You're going to get maybe a couple that lives there, and then they're going to move out after a year or two. With this one, you're going to get a family that lives there that wants the school system, and they're going to be there for 5 years. Same here and same here. That's why you go 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or 1.5-bath, whatever, but make your minimums. Think about this, and you go from there. You'll end up way ahead. As you can see, over the course of a year, this landlord is making an extra $4,800 versus having a 2-bed, 1-bath house right down the street. That's $4,800 a year. Over 10 years, that's $48,000 for having that extra bedroom. That is crazy. $48,000 for a bedroom in this person's pocket. That is nice. That pays for maintenance. That keeps the property nice for the tenant, and it keeps good quality tenants in there. All right, back to the slides. So I apologize, I get tired of explaining the 3-bed, 2-bath thing all over and over again. There's plenty other of my videos out there that have it. Some other, like Chandler, David Smith, and some of these other real estate people, they all tell you, get 3 bedrooms, get 4 bedrooms, get more than 2. Again, don't listen to anything that I say. I'm wrong about it all. Heck, if you listen to me, you're going to lose all your bedrooms, you're going to lose your bathrooms, and your garage is going to run away. All right, let's go back to the first slide. If you haven't done it yet, leave a comment below for stuff that I missed. Subscribe right about here. And there should be another video to watch right in here. And there's a subscribe thing over here too. Yeah, I think it goes from down here up over to here. You just click that and it will subscribe you to the channel. Okay, hey, y'all, take her easy out there. Love talking to you, and we'll see you next time.